Maybe it'll help you. Maybe it won't. You be the judge.
Yeah, it need to be
So,
full well. Just like that.
I'll put respect on my name. Sheena. So lovely.
And then she rides all the way up and defend herself.
They will either watch your lifestyle or learn to live it themselves. It's not nothing that you can prove to them. Like, try Jesus. Try him. Welcome to Maybe We Can Help, the podcast where we give our unsolicited advice. Maybe it will help you, or maybe it won't. I'm Tasia Royale.
And I'm Sheena.
Today, we are talking about matters of the heart. Sheena. I feel robot-y today. That's kind of why I did that.
Yes, Tay is an AI today, apparently.
Oh, that is so cool. I'm going to keep doing that.
Please don't.
Okay.
Okay. So, matters of the heart. What?
That's in my head now. Fragile Heart by Yolanda. Y'all go listen, but if you're heartbroken, don't listen because it's going to make it worse.
I don't think you introduced yourself.
Yes, we did.
Tasia and
Royale.
Yes,
I said my
we
name is
did,
Tasia
Aaron.
Royale.
And that's Aaron in the back.
What was I at? I was looking right at
Nobody
Yeah.
knows.
y'all. Okay.
You
I
were
was trying to
enamored.
figure out if I wanted to cut that opening or not. Do
No,
it again.
it was a good opening, and he was enamored by my AI beauty, because really, Tasia is not here.
Where is she? Could you go get her? Good.
Okay, seriously. Okay, guys, we're talking about
Robots don't have hearts, by the way.
They don't. They don't. They don't.
They don't.
They don't.
So
That's
how
why
would
they're
you be able to
destined-
discuss?
That's why they're destined to take over the world. But people keep building them. I Robot warned y'all. But
I
y'all
don't know how
want
to
to keep
respond
building
to
it.
that.
They do. They are going to take over the world.
They're going to take over the world.
They're going to.
Is that in the Bible?
No. But I have a theory that AI could be the image that they put up there, the little image that they put up there, that they come and worship it.
AI images.
No, like a real AI entity.
Okay.
Yeah, like
I don't know, but I know this is gonna be way off topic. But I actually do have a theory for real
Okay.
about the end times. Cause now look, when he says it's gonna be like the times of Noah.
Yes.
And you remember when Noah built the ark and everything, it was the intentions of their heart were evil continually. They were also commingled with demons. We know this. That's where
Because
the
of the
giants and stuff
Nephilims
come
and
from, Nephilim, all that stuff, right? So at that time, DNA was being manipulated, mixed and everything like that. I think that in the end times, they're going to figure out some way to combine robotics with human DNA.
So we're going to
RoboCop.
they're going to create seedless humans.
I don't know about seedless humans, but I do think that there's going to be some commingling with DNA and with AI or robots or something like that. Call me what you want. It sounds crazy. But a whole lot of smart people,
seedless humans.
a lot of smart
They got
people
seedless
sound
grapes,
crazy
seedless
until
watermelon.
it happens.
And that's why I think the image that they put up to be worshipped I think it's over there somewhere overseas, is going to be like an AI entity, because they're going to be able to like come to it and worship it, ask it questions and stuff like that. That sounds like AI. That's ChatGPT. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I think there's going to be an AI
possible.
thing. You never know.
It's possible.
You never know. It's rapidly improving, like rapidly improving.
This is true.
So, I mean, think about it. We had computers, but for like how many years? Almost a little over 30 years or more.
I don't know. I know people that
Fact check me on.
when cell phones came out, they was like, I ain't getting no cell phone. I ain't doing that mess.
They gonna
And now you
have
let them
us
lose
tapped.
their cell phone. See what happened.
Exactly.
But you know what? One of the issues gonna be though, if they do come in with robots, like how are they gonna register being hurt by people? Like if they are hurt, are they gonna just automatically go to, well, now I'm gonna kill you because I'm a robot and you don't hurt me?
No.
Or instincts, because the instinct is like if you look in the wild, if something's gonna hurt you, okay, now I have to attack you. So how, as a human, would we handle that hurt in today's world? Like, not robots or nothing like that, but as a human, how would we handle? How do we handle hurt? We see hurt coming.
What kind of hurt are you referring to?
Any type of hurt, like emotionally, like, okay, physically, if somebody trying to hurt you, instincts, okay, I'm gonna attack. Some people it's flight or flight. Some people run, or some people attack.
Technically, it's fight, flight, or freeze. I put freeze in there because fight or flight. Hey, I was
some
scared.
People do freeze,
and I was scared one time, and I just sat.
I froze
there.
before, yeah.
I was just like.
Some people do freeze, but regardless, you're gonna react it in some way. So emotionally, if you see hurt coming, a lot of people run away. A lot of people will try to stay there and be like, okay, well, we gonna work through it. But what's the healthy way to handle hurt?
Dun dun dun. I see what you did there. I'm trying to bring it in AI.
Reel it back in.
Hurt.
Okay, Aaron.
Because at first I was like, "What the heck is he going?" But I see what he did there. How do you handle hurt?
How do you handle hurt, Tay?
Well, I used to not handle hurt in a great way at all. I used to completely shut down and not want to talk about it and put it in a box and bury it really, 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 really deep and never bring it up. And that was how I handled it.
Okay, and what about now?
I think I still put it in the box, but I do not bury it and I don't lock it. So I have easier access to it when I'm ready to talk about it. It's not buried anymore. It might still go in the box.
You put it in the box so that you can, all right, let's pull this out now.
Yes. Yes, because if it happens to me, it takes me a while, honestly, to process things. And I don't know why, but it does. Especially if something is done to me or around me. Be like, what do you think, Tay? Well, I really don't know at that moment just yet because I'm not even processing it. I'm probably thinking about something else. So let me put it in this box and then I'll organize it. So oftentimes, if it happens to me immediately, I might have an immediate reaction, but that might not be my real reaction or my real feelings about something. I might just be answering to give you one back quickly. So once I process it, it might be different. So now I just give myself grace. Like, okay, I really don't think I'm ready to talk about this now. If you want me to give a real answer, give me about 10 minutes. And let me process it by myself without your interference. Because I don't want you to say anything and it changes what I have to say or my feelings about it. So that's kind of how I deal with it now.
Okay. Oh, that's good. I think that for me, hurt used to be fuel in a way, not necessarily in a good way, always, but it would either be fuel to cause damage or harm, sometimes to self-sabotage, and then sometimes to be like, you just wait until I become something. I'm gonna show you,
Yeah.
So for me, it was almost like I'd put it in a tank so I could use it.
You put it in an ingredients, a pot to use your ingredients for a successful recipe.
Sometimes, or destructive. Yeah, I think that becoming an adult allowed me to see that a lot of it was like I always use it for fuel, but like I said, sometimes to self-sabotage as well. Like, oh, you're not gonna. They said you never. Remember when they said that about you, or they did that? Well, you're gonna use that, and then when it was time to step up to the plate, I used to be like, you can't do that because of something they did or something they said. So it was almost like fuel to stop me or fuel to push me at times. But nowadays, I do have to process it. If I get hurt by someone, I process it and then learn how to, first of all, release it. Like, if no matter what that might be, like if you need to cry about it or if you need to talk to someone about it, I do one or the other. And then, and that way it doesn't stay with me. Yeah, that's the way. So yeah, it used to be fuel to either stop myself or push myself.
Not a lot of people can hurt me emotionally. It's very few people who can actually make me kind of pause when it comes to hurting me emotionally. So and the people I have around me is kind of crazy because I don't think they would intentionally do it. So a lot of times it's not really a hurt thing for me. It's just like, okay, you did something. Yeah, basically. So I really have put myself.
You can get offended. Like, did you just talk to me crazy? But not hurt.
Yes. So I really don't know. I mean, I have experienced hurt. Yes, I have. I about to say I really don't know if I've never. Yes, I have. I'm tripping. Yes, I have. But it doesn't come often. And I know now, because I'm not even gonna lie. Earlier, especially in my marriage, I definitely felt like it was malicious, but I was just emotional. Like when I think back, like, okay, you really didn't like mean to like make a dig or hurt me in that way. So that takes a lot of the sting out of it when I reflect on who it's coming from, because if I reflect on who it's coming from, oftentimes I can like think like, okay, you ain't mean to do it like that, but okay, since you did it, I didn't like this. So I can kind of...
You have to tell them.
Yeah, but sometimes it'll take a lot. It'll take a lot.
To tell them?
Yes. If it's not Aaron, it's going to take a lot. Even if it is Aaron. Aaron gets it quicker than anybody else. But if anybody else, it's going to take me a minute. It's going to take me a minute. Because I'm just like, I don't know if I can tell you.
So it stays in the box for a while.
Yes. It might stay in the box for a while. And honestly, it might stay in the box until... you might do it again, but it's not technically your fault or the person's fault because I didn't tell you the first time.
You didn't tell them the first time, so now it's an issue.
So okay, because at first I'm like, okay, I might give you a little grace. Like, I'm put this in the box as a note. It didn't really bother me, but I'm gonna put it as a note. Okay, and then if it happens, then you're like, oh, okay, now this we might have to definitely say something about this.
So let me ask you a question: when do you think hurt turns to trauma?
I don't think hurt can turn into trauma. I think trauma is almost immediate to me. Yeah, I think that something happens.
They're separate.
Yeah,
they're two separate things.
Correct, because you can get hurt a number of times and it not cause a trauma to you. But I will say this: if it is subtle, and repeated, I do think that can become a trauma. Because doing it one time to somebody, and they ask for your forgiveness or whatever, you apologize, and they make a change behavior, that to me, that wouldn't ever cause a trauma. But that same situation over and over again, even if it is a subtle hurt, over and over and over again, after you've told them, like, I don't like this, it can become...
an expectation, like almost like, I'm traumatized, I expect you to do this from now on.
Yes. So I often think that most traumas are almost immediate. Like immediate.
Have you had a trauma? Are you traumatized by things?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. So how do you deal with your trauma then?
Emotionally.
So you get emotional about them?
Yes. Not crying emotionally. I get aggressive emotionally.
Woo! Like,
I have a thing about doors being locked.
Okay.
I don't like locked doors. And if I'm about to come in a door and you know it's locked, and I know it's locked. I'm talking about in the house, not the outside door locked, y'all. But if you know I'm about to come in the house and the door is locked, I'm going to trip on that door. Like, Harmony locked the door yesterday.
She about beat the door down. I said, what the heck is wrong with you?
I didn't even what? I don't like locked doors. I do. I am a person I know is weird. Most people don't like it, but I like to sleep with the door open. Very open. I do not like locked doors at all. Even, I don't think I've ever really... Ever since I was young, though. Ever since I was young, I don't think I've ever really slept with it closed. I don't. And if it's closed is one thing, but if it's locked and closed, why is it locked? And the thing is, they knew I was coming in the room. Like, they knew I was coming. I just went to go get food, and I was coming back. I had just got off the phone with them. I was like, yeah, I'm picking up this tea, and I'm coming to the house. I expected the doors to be open. So when I went to the door and I said,
It's a lot.
So I didn't even knock at all. I just
and continued to do
and
it.
just sat there until somebody came.
So did you get locked out of a lot of doors when you were young?
No, I didn't get locked out of. I don't think I got locked out of any door. I think that I don't think I got locked out of any door.
So it just became a trauma out of just nowhere.
I feel like I said Chinese, the little Mexican man from Friday After Next. Was it Friday After Next? No locked doors. No locked doors.
You're not going to address the fact that you just cut back in with food in your hand?
Well, they might have not saw the little mini wheat.
You was going to eat it.
I'm hungry. I did not eat today. And Sheena brought up these dry...
It's fiber, guys.
Wheaties.
Mini wheats.
They
Wheaties.
are terrible.
It's fiber.
They are
terrible.
awful.
But you know what?
But it'll help you shake off the
Them suckers is dry. They so dry you could choke a cup of water.
He's been waiting to use
Aaron was like, first of all, ain't nobody even tell Aaron to eat them. Tay said she was hungry. I offer her some mini wheats. Now, Aaron comes in. There ain't no way they're that bad because they was like, oh, it's ew, whatever. Here he come. Oh, maybe it is the way.
First of all, you ain't had to make the face like that. I won't look you crazy.
Dry. It was dry. Like, good gracious.
They're wheats. So mini wheats. So
I just need a little something to make it. Because hopefully tonight Aaron gonna make a cake.
Yeah. Let's pray. Let us pray. Father God.
Oh, thank you, Lord.
We thank you for giving Aaron the strength in his
the
fingers and his arms,
of the Black
Lord,
Panther.
to mix the bowl, Father.
Don't tell people I can cook.
And
not.
we just said you was going
Because
to make
once
a cake.
people
It
know
could
you-
be a
I
nasty
didn't say cook. I said
If
baking,
you making a cake, what you doing?
can bake.
Okay, don't tell
It's
people
two
I can
different.
bake.
Well, you just
'Cause
told
the
people
second-
you can't
the
cook
second-
and bake.
The second you tell somebody something, they want you to do it.
Well, that is so true. That's very true. So I'm not gonna tell you guys about all the other stuff he cooks.
which she just did. So
Well, he said it first.
no,
I said don't tell people I can cook.
Exactly.
That don't mean I can cook.
Anybody
I said don't tell
that
nobody.
definitely means
No, it
that.
don't.
It does apply
Okay,
that you can cook.
Don't tell
It
somebody.
implies
Don't
it.
tell nobody I can lift 4,000 pounds.
Because you can't. You wouldn't say that.
That's not the point.
You wouldn't even say it like
Lord,
that.
the audience is gonna understand what I'm saying.
They're not.
No, they're not. They're not.
Because you wouldn't.
Don't
even
tell
say,
nobody I can play the flute
You wouldn't.
because I
Why
can't
would
play
you-
the flute.
When I
But
don't want
they
to do
would've made
something
that-
for somebody, I'd be like if I do a type of hairstyle for my family, I'd be like, don't tell nobody I can do this because I can. I just don't want to do it for other people. So
Hold on. First of all,
I said that because I can do it, but I will not do it for others.
yeah, but there are times,
And that's
there are
what you
scenarios
applied.
when you would be because okay, if somebody say, well, Aaron can do that for you, don't tell nobody I can do that.
No. You
Like,
would
what are you
say,
talking about?
oh, I can't lift 4,000 pounds. You wouldn't say, don't tell nobody I can't lift 4,000 pounds.
Okay, don't tell nobody I could change oil in a car.
You can.
The point, first of all, I cannot change oil in the car. I ain't never changed oil in no doggone car
thought
before.
you could.
I
I
probably
thought
could
you
if I tried.
Yeah.
YouTube nowadays,
gonna
anybody
say,
could.
University
But
of YouTube teach you how
the
to do
point
anything.
is, and we have gotten so much off topic. It's so terrible.
I don't even know what the topic
But
is now.
hurt.
We're talking about trauma.
Okay, whatever. You know what? I'm off this line of
Yeah, just let it
dialogue.
go.
Let's talk about something else.
Let's
What were
let
you?
it
Okay.
We're talking about
No more locked doors. Do you
Taste
have a trauma, Sheena?
That's a mild. It's not really a trauma, but it does affect the people around me. So that's very mild. But yeah,
a trauma.
you don't like people telling you what to do. Was it what to do or what you can't do or something like that?
No, that's more of like a pet peeve though.
Oh, okay. Oh, so mine is probably a pet peeve. No, I get angry.
Or I mean, if something didn't happen to traumatize you, to make you, I think yes. So because of what happened with me with the bleeding and everything that happened when I like Tay knows this. If I see somebody else's injury, or if I see like blood, I get a little weak, or be like, oh gosh, you know. So yeah, I think that's a trauma.
So why do you don't like heights?
Because they're high.
I'll be searching for why I don't like spiders. Like, cause what happened to me? What happened to me as a child?
I don't like roller coasters either. Like,
but your mom was pregnant with you.
But those aren't traumas. Those are phobias.
Yeah. But what happened to me? Why do I have that?
That's a good question.
Where does a phobia come from? Like some people have
come from
texture phobias. Like they don't even like the texture of cotton and stuff. Like, so where did the heck that come from?
That's a good question. Like, where do these things come from? Where
what
do
is
they
your
stem
brain
from?
doing?
Because it's like you don't even know until you see the thing that you're afraid of. That you're afraid of it.
Yes.
Like I had never even rode a roller coaster, and I knew I was scared of it.
Mm-hmm. Well, your mom was pregnant with you when you had it when she got on a roller coaster.
This is true.
Not saying
she almost lost me on that roller coaster.
That's I'm just like it might have been a thing. We don't know. But what happened to me? I want to know.
And that might be the same thing with heights.
So I just googled
that falling.
Okay.
So phobias are irrational and persistent fears that can develop from a combination of factors, including traumatic experiences, witnessing others' fear, genetic predisposition, which is some people may have an inherent susceptibility to develop phobias, as certain genes may influence how the brain processes fear. Cultural influence, early childhood experience, learned helplessness, biological factors, and that's it.
Because I don't like spiders, but I made sure not to imprint that fear on Harmony, so she doesn't care. She don't care about spiders, but she did, for some reason I like snakes, but she don't really rock with snakes at all. She does not like snakes. I'm like, they're gorgeous.
If you say so, Tay.
That's not true. She
doesn't like snakes.
She be trying to look up snakes.
I thought she didn't like them.
I don't know what you talking about.
Like
she
she's
like
they're bad
sometimes, but yeah, because
it might be influenced by kids. In the thing,
but we done been up there. Hey, Dad, can you go back and look at that snake?
I want to hold one really bad, like so bad.
Why?
Because they're beautiful. I think they are gorgeous creatures, and I would like to experience one.
Now, a worm.
That's not a snake.
What's the difference?
Huh?
You don't like worms?
I don't like. I mean, they're not bad, but like worms are. First of all, they're tiny, tiny worms. Do they have eyes? I've never seen a worm
like
with
snake
eyes.
Babies.
No, they don't.
I've never
seen a worm with eyes. Do they have a mouth? I've never seen a worm with a mouth. They do. Never seen that. They don't look alive. They just look like a long wiggly stick. They don't look alive.
Oh, so
me.
they have to have eyes in order to be cute.
No.
And
then they don't have the pretty scales. I love the scales on snakes.
So you have to be scaly with eyes.
Not all scaly things now. I just like the way snakes look, and I like the way they slither. I like their length, but I think anacondas are very ugly. Anacondas are very ugly.
Why? Because they're big?
No, their faces are ugly.
Yeah. Okay, I see your point.
They're very ugly faces. But like boa constrictors, they have a nice sleek.
What about cobras?
Snaky face. They're pretty too. But I probably would never
try to touch one.
No, because
they defang a lot of. Some of them are.
The smaller you are, the easier you're faster with strikes. So since boas are so big and fat, they don't strike nothing. They just constrict you. So I would hold a boa.
They do strike.
They slow though. You can see that strike coming a mile away. Like, cause they're so big, they don't strike as fast as a cobra.
Grab and then they pull you up fast.
They
grab.
Fast.
They gotta grab you first before
they so big. They just like, please. Just,
they don't start off big.
Just come here and come right here so I can wrap around you. Please don't make me move all this muscle, cause it's all muscle. They're massive muscle creatures. So I just love them. I love snakes. What are we talking about again?
We talking about hurt. Like
Snake
getting bit by a snake.
Snake hurt Eve, and look at us now.
Yeah, didn't hurt her. A snake is the reason why you bleed every daggone month.
No, it's not. It's not the snake's fault. It's Adam's fault.
I'm gonna grab a mini weed.
It's Adam's fault why we bleed. But that's neither here nor there. Adam hurt the world.
Okay, explain that.
What? Adam. I said it's Adam. I said,
why is it Adam's fault?
Because the commandment was given to him. Nothing happened until he broke it.
You agree with that, Aaron?
I do.
That's Bible. Nothing happened until now Eve.
It didn't say that eyes was open when she.
Well, my thing is, what if he just would have cursed her when God came?
But he did.
But what if he? Well, we don't know.
But God didn't react until Adam ate it. He didn't do nothing when she ate it, and we
God
don't know
didn't
how
react.
long.
But, well, first of all, when he came into the garden, he was like, "Where are you?"
Yeah, but he was seeing what was happening the whole time, and he came into the garden at that moment
because Adam had ate it.
Because he had ate it, and to confront him about it.
So it was Adam's fault.
And also, he never told that to Eve.
We ain't. Nope, because they ain't paying. They not paying us though. They are nasty.
Well, I don't think they want to pay us after we done said it's dried in them up. It is nasty. But
that's what they were talking about is nasty, but
no.
Whatever. They don't have to appreciate.
But yeah, it was Adam's fault.
Yeah,
he doomed the world.
You know what else hurts? Constipation, because you ain't got no fiber.
Constipation does hurt. Let me tell y'all a quick story about how I almost died after giving birth.
Oh my Lord! If I could have recorded that,
it was so
just
bad.
the audio.
What do you mean?
I only needed the audio.
Okay,
that was it.
Okay, if you don't know, Harmony was born at 27 weeks, so we had to leave. I only stayed in the hospital for about 4 days, but we had to leave the hospital, and they give you a whole bunch of medications because I had a C-section, emergency C-section, yada yada yada. So I had stool softeners in the hospital. Like, I pooped and everything in the hospital normally fine. I was good. But for the prescriptions they gave me, they did not tell me I needed to continue taking stool softeners when I got home. They didn't tell me that. Nobody said nothing about that. They gave me my pain medication. They gave me the all the needles and stuff you need to make sure you take so your blood don't clot. All that wonderful stuff. They did not tell me, continue taking stool softeners. We're not going to give you nothing in the medicine pad. I was like, okay. So it was a day later after I got home. So I'm home and I'm in the bathroom and I just feel the worst immense amount of pressure trying to come up my tail. I mean, I was there for on that toilet for at least an hour, bro. I'm not, no exaggeration, not even trying to be funny. At least an hour trying, and I'm like doing this. I'm Aaron get a stool so I can like pop up my feet, and the whole time it's hurting. Like it hurts so bad. Like I'm like in agony, in pain, cause I didn't take no darn stool softeners. And I just literally, I was like. Why didn't they tell me about this? I don't want to have children again. So bad. Like Aaron should have recorded it. He should have recorded it. He was so patient though. Like he wasn't laughing at me because I was saying some outlandish stuff.
I mean, delusional.
Because at one point I felt like I was delusional. Like if I could feel, if death felt like that, I understand. Because I felt like I was losing my mind trying to get this poop out. Like I feel like I had no, like I was just saying random stuff. She
is not lying. Yo.
I don't even remember half of the stuff I was saying. I just remember feeling so delusional, like I can't even think
because pain is. Yeah.
I can't think to get this out. Like how? And then of course I'm healing from a C-section, so I also have to be careful not to do a lot of moving.
Ooh.
And bro,
there's that trauma.
I was rocking. I remember rocking back and forth, like God, please. If you love me, please don't let me down this toilet. It finally came out for about an hour working, and that was the biggest poop I ever seen in my life. That was a baby right there. Oh man, that constipation will hurt, bro. If you're having a baby, take them stool softeners.
Oh
no, take them for about a week or two. Cause boy, oh boy, they won't get me again. I know now. Make sure I take them stool softeners because I was gonna die on that toilet. I was at death's door. I know I was.
Well, we see she can't handle that type of hurt.
I don't like pain.
Emotional hurt. Have you ever been hurt by a man?
Oh my God!
I think everybody has been hurt by everybody.
especially by a man. I'm joking, Eric. I just.
And if you're single and you ain't never been in a relationship, and you a woman, Adam hurt you.
You always like, how men always like, y'all so men haters. Not at all.
I ain't never said that.
I said men say that.
Yeah.
Every time you know. But yeah, of course, I think that it's impossible not to be hurt, if you live.
Yeah.
You're alive. Somebody has hurt you, one time or another.
How do you deal with it? How do you not let it control you or overtake you?
I'll let you know when I learn that. I'm joking. I'm joking. You have to process it. Sometimes it's good to talk to someone to help you stay logical, because sometimes you can be consumed by your own thoughts. So it's important sometimes to have a mediator. That's why therapy is important if necessary, depending on the level of hurt. And then, of course, let yourself grieve situations, however that comes. And grief comes in different forms, of course, we know. I think there's like a guide somewhere about, the process of grief. And I think that some people kind of associate grief mostly with death. And that's not the only thing we grieve. You grieve lost relationships. You grieve lost careers. Mm-hmm. You can grieve a relationship you never had, because you kind of dreamed up what you would have and would have wanted to do and all those kind of things. So you can grieve children that you've never had, like the fact that women that weren't able to carry children, they grieve those things. When you come to the understanding of the that you couldn't, can't.
When Harmony was probably like 2 and under, I grieved who I was before her, because like I was at home all the time, so it was just me and Harmony chilling. Yeah. I was like, well, this is so not fun.
Been there, yeah. Sometimes you do. You grieve the person.
But now I miss it. I miss her being a little baby. And she's growing up, and it's like, oh my gosh, please slow down.
Yeah. The more they grow, the less they need you.
No, I need her to still need me. She tells me now, and it's so hard for me not to agree with her. She'd be like, I'm going to stay with you guys forever. I'd be like,
yeah. Parents and children is the only relationship designed to part ways. Mm-hmm. The only one.
I'm just like, you can't stay with us forever. She's like, I'm never gonna leave you guys. Yeah.
Okay.
It's I don't look at it as part ways though. I just think
I'm talking about they're supposed
to else.
Right, but it's supposed to, like, as close as you were, they're supposed to go and find like their own way and their own family, that type of part. Like every other relationship, like if you have a friendship, like it's not designed for your friend and you
to part ways.
Right. It's if you have a marriage, unless it's death, of course, it's not designed for you to. But when you have a parent, the hope is that they're able to. Because if not, something's wrong. So it's designed literally for to rejoice over the parting of it, and in a different way, like you said, for it to graduate into something different and them to find their own way. Because if not, then that means there are people who take care of special needs children and stuff like that. They won't be able to part. Of course, and then you have, children who just never leave. But if everything's healthy, they're supposed to. So it's like it's designed. But yeah, you enjoy this because right now when she sees you guys, she lights up. Yeah, Mommy, Daddy. Yeah, I don't know when that stopped. But it definitely did. And I come in the room now, I'm like, hi, kids. And they're like, up. And Mari's like, okay, like you ain't gotta announce yourself every time you come in here. We see you. So I was like, okay, I remember a different version of this greeting, but
yeah, she's 5 now. I'm just like, oh my gosh, you're almost
she's
6.
Getting tall and heavy.
Getting tall. She's
getting heavy.
Yeah, I was like, y'all look like people keep
feeding her.
People keep picking her up, thinking because she looks smaller than what she feels.
Harmony is proof Aaron can cook.
Okay, and she eats a plethora of things. Like we introduce a lot of different foods to her, so she's just not a chicken nugget child. No offense to that.
Y'all,
because Harmony was a chicken nugget child. She definitely survived off of one chicken nugget and a noodle at one point in her life. But now that she eats, she looks like she's smaller than what she feels. So people keep picking her up. I'm like, I don't know how y'all keep picking her up.
Yeah,
because they be in mid-pick when they
figure it out. Yeah.
What they picking up.
Oh, you're solid.
That was me recently.
You are solid.
I was like, Harmony, we not about to do this activity.
I don't pick her up.
Every time I hug Harmony, I pick her up and like turn her around or something. That's kind of our thing. And I told her we're not going to keep participating in this activity for much longer. You're just going to have to let this go. Okay.
Yeah.
She's let it go. And she was singing that song to Mama. Let it go. Let it. We're going to have to let this go.
And Mara keep picking her up. I'd be like, I don't know how you keep picking this child up, put it on her hip. She is no longer a hip child.
Mara understands. She was the same way. She was solid. Like, Mara was heavy. And you didn't realize how heavy she was.
Yeah, we stopped picking Mari up around 2. Mari was solid.
Harmony has been a lightweight
for so long, right? Life. So you don't expect it. She walked up to me, yeah. Harmony, hold on a second.
Get down. Matter of fact, just get down.
Wait a minute. Let's try that again. Go back. I wasn't ready. Go back.
Let me plant my feet.
Hold on once. Try again. Come on. Now run back. Because I was like, wait a minute.
I did not pick that girl up.
This ain't. I was like, it happened overnight. Because when did this happen?
And when she was sick, a couple days, and you had to keep picking her up and take her to the bathroom. It was miserable. I was like,
but when did this happen?
I don't know. It had to be after 5, because that's when we saw a major shift in her growth.
I don't know.
It had to be after 5. Because
I just don't remember her, like, except for the other day when she ran into me.
No, she meant. I kept telling y'all she was heavy.
I wasn't ready for a second, but I've been picking her up her whole life. So
I think it's a little bit of muscle. Cause did you see what she was doing with them daggone weights when we was in? You know the push-ups that you do on weights, where you put the 2 weights down and then you do it up there and then you push up and pull one weight up,
and then you still go push down. So it's like a push up. It's like a push up where you push up, go down with the weights, and then when you come back up, you pull one arm up off the floor with the weight, and then you go back down with one arm.
No, what are you talking about?
Right?
No, it's like this.
Yeah, that's what I said, right? Did I say that?
That ain't what you expect.
Like, you act like you was gonna come down with
on one arm.
Oh yeah, but no, stay up. No, just do the weight just by itself, but stay in position and then go back down.
Okay.
And then that's what she was doing in Maryland.
With freaking weights. I didn't know she could do that.
Me neither. She be watching them darn ninja kids on YouTube. Like, Harmony was not a ninja kid.
Okay, hurt.
Don't hurt people. And if people hurt you, tell them. And then forgive them so you don't hold on to that pain.
I got one last question about her. Whatever. So how do you not allow your hurt to structure how you deal with people?
Oh, good luck with that. Healing. Jesus.
That's the only way.
Forgiveness.
That's it.
What does that look like?
Jesus. It looks like praying.
It does.
Getting into your word, because if you love the Lord, you'll get into your word anyway, because you'll want to know what He's saying to you through His word, and you'll want to follow His commandments, and you won't know His commandments unless you read the word. So, and even in some ways, I say that praying and reading the word is neck and neck, but if you have to pick one, read your word. And the reason why I say that is because you could pray and not know what the will of God is. So you're praying for
a miss.
Yeah. Or you're praying. I've seen people pray, God, get them.
That's evil.
I don't think you can survive without either.
True, but I was saying that if you have
without ceasing, and also says study to show the self-approved. I don't think you could do one without the other. But put it like this: it's people in other countries, and they want to live like the Christian. They want to have the Christian walk, and
whatnot. But you won't even know. Like, I think that the word of God introduces us.
His voice almost. That's how he speaks.
And to he is, and what it even it is we're trying to do. If that makes sense. So like I said, it's people that, let's say if you come from a background of witchcraft and you praying that God will kill people for you because you never read the word of God, and somebody just told you about Jesus and you don't know what the word says, like, how are you going? And then we're supposed to pray for God's will. How are you gonna know what that is without having some sort of word?
I don't know, man. That's a tight.
Like I said, that's why I said they're a tight race.
But the thing is, like,
but prayer, I don't know though, because prayer is the actual relationship.
That's what I'm saying. And back in the day when black folks couldn't read, all they could do was pray.
That's a fact.
And they made it through. So I don't know, man. Both I don't think you could do
without either
one without the other. I don't think so. I think you need them both.
We know we need them both.
If nothing else, I mean, I would say prayer, because if you don't have a Bible,
God can reveal things to you through his relationship with you.
Like, so I think
Moses,
they didn't have a Bible
when God appeared to them.
Yeah, and they couldn't just readily look at scripture whenever they wanted
didn't have
to.
One. They are the scripture.
I mean, well, it was stuff. Well, after Moses started writing stuff down, they had it in the
I know, but Moses
Ark of the Covenant.
Didn't have anything. That's what I said.
Well, what I mean is they could, even when they had it, they couldn't just go read it.
Yeah.
It was.
Is the Ark of the Covenant still like alive and well? Did they destroy it?
I don't know where that thing went.
But it ain't somebody's basement in Ohio.
It ain't in Israel, from my understanding.
It's in somebody's basement in Ohio.
Oh man, which one of the children
well, it was
of Israel
it's been wars. It got took. That's when what was his name? Was it Uriah
taking
the
Ark of the Covenant? Every time somebody discovered, they die.
That's what I was thinking. Like, every time somebody touch it, they drop dead. Don't touch that. They probably label it as witchcraft after a while.
Well, hey.
It's just be a bunch.
Every time somebody,
it's just a bunch of bones around it.
They just die. They keep dying touching this darn box.
God forbid they do them instruction things like how y'all was saying, don't touch the box. But if you do touch the box,
don't take your hand off the box.
Keep it up there for the rest of your life.
And if you do take your hand off the box, then I ain't talking to nobody because you didn't die.
Right.
You said Uriah had it?
Won't it him that touched it?
I think so.
Was it Uriah that touched it and died?
But he wasn't even trying to like, oh, I'm gonna touch it. He was
trying to keep him from falling, but they were doing too much. They was dancing, doing all that stuff. You better be careful.
And
he was trying to catch it.
Yeah.
All right. And the original transcripts of Moses was in there.
Like the tablets, the Ten Commandments. The second one after he broke the first one.
Dang. I need to go back and read.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the Ark of the Covenant was. I mean, how you gonna pick it up? You gotta.
I wouldn't. I'd be like, I'll probably, if it was falling, I'd slide something under here so to catch the fall.
You better just let it fall.
Cause the Lord gonna.
And look at the Lord. What I'm supposed to do?
And then when it falls, you just like, now what?
David.
Oh well,
David.
Hey, this ark is now here. We just gonna build a memorial around it.
Let's build a temple around this area right here.
Don't nobody touch this. Don't nobody touch
Especially after Uriah falls out. Oh, we're done here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
Stop. Don't hurt people.
Yeah.
Do your best to love them with the love of Jesus.
Yeah, we didn't talk about hurt at all.
I mean, when I tell you this was all over the place, it is ridiculous. You hear me?
I loved it though. I loved it because
I mean, I don't even know what to name this.
Raw us. Just us.
Constipation sucks.
Lord, gee, I don't know what to call it.
I wasn't even constipated. It was just stuck up there.
There was that one.
We couldn't stay on this subject for nothing.
But the bad thing is we didn't even start on it. Right.
We didn't.
We started on it on some other stuff.
When it comes to hurt, you really, really just need Jesus. There really isn't a lot of answers to it.
We just answered it. What? So we can still name this hurt. You know why? Because everything we talked about that got our minds off of hurt is what people need to help them deal with their hurt. You need friends.
You
need friendship. You need love. You need care. You need understanding. And that's what we did here.
What if it's the friends that hurt you?
Sometimes you still need them. It depends. Now, you gotta, if it's a friend that you need to get rid of,
then remember you gotta check your source. I love to say that, because if it was a friend that hurt you, say God forbid Sheena hurts me, I know she didn't do it maliciously. You know what I'm saying? So it might take me a day or two to tell her, like, I didn't like this.
Right. And vice versa.
I know she didn't do it on purpose. Like, she wasn't trying to do it on purpose.
Right. If they're in your inner circle, then they're
they ain't just trying to hurt you for the sake of hurting you.
Right. Like and some people don't know what an inner circle should be or is, so they just let anybody in there. So they don't know.
Yeah.
Like, these people should be tested and proven over time and given the opportunity, like, saying test trials, forgiveness, those type of things need to be implemented before you just be like, oh, this my tribe and this my circle.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, like, if you get mad, are y'all going to forgive each other, or is y'all just, I'm done, I'm falling out with everybody, I don't ever want to speak to nobody again? Or you know what I'm saying, like, what is it that makes this your circle of friends and people? I'm
30 now. It would probably take me a whole nother 30 years to let somebody else in my circle.
That's a fact.
Because I keep it tight knit for a reason. Now, I have a lot of people that I am very cool with. I'll cordial. You know what I'm saying? I'll talk to you, laugh with you. I'll even kick it with you. But as far as my inner circle people,
it's very small.
It's very small. Very small. And even in my inner circle, I have trouble completely relaying my feelings quick enough. So I'm getting to that.
I was gonna say, I was just gonna piggyback on that. If you have an inner circle and they're not and they keep doing stuff, or they keep doing, that's not your friend. That's not your circle, really.
Yeah, they wouldn't even know that they're not my friend though. They probably would think that, but they wouldn't. They probably would think that. I don't mind letting people think what they want to think. Like, if somebody calls me their friend, that's fine. I don't mind. Like, okay, that's great. I appreciate that for you. That's wonderful for you. But in my mind, I know my truth, and I don't have to let that person in. I don't have to be like, oh, they're not my friend. That's what is the harm of them believing that? I don't mind that at all. They just are not in the interplaces of my inter places, because it's an inner place and it is an inner
behind the veil.
Inner behind the veil, yeah.
Because that's true. I don't let everybody do that.
But
true. I don't mind,
because it's hard to figure out people's intentions unless you see them over a span of time.
That's a long span.
And I think another telltale sign that someone doesn't belong in your circle is if they don't trust you. Because a lot of times, if someone has been around you for a very, very long time, and you've never done anything to prove that there's malicious intent, but they interpret everything as malicious intent, something's malicious in them, that something's going on that they feel like, I think you're trying to hurt me or harm me, and it's just like, no, I'm not. Like, what if you keep doing that, then something's going on. And not only that, you don't know how to judge, because you shouldn't have be in your inner circle. So.
Well, I don't know if they shouldn't be. I just think that's just something that they are because I wouldn't think that would just be the inner circle they're feeling that way toward. If they feel like that towards the inner circle, they probably feel like that towards everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's a problem.
That's why I said there's something in them.
But that I wouldn't say that would mean they shouldn't be in an inner circle. That's just something they need to deal with personally.
No, I was saying that if you think I'm malicious,
then I should be your inner circle.
Right.
Oh.
Like, and basically, so therefore there's a.
But if they feel like that to everybody, they ain't got no inner circle. They ain't gonna have no inner circle.
Right.
That's why I say it's just something that they need to, deal with.
That's what I was trying to say. Like, if I think you would be malicious, I shouldn't have you in my inner circle.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I was trying to get at. And then, but I also think that there's something in you. like that is because most people see the world for how they are or what's going on in their mind and their narrative and things like that. So it's just like, at what point, if it's been 50 years and I've never done anything malicious to you, but you think I'm malicious, it's just like, are you malicious? Because I guess it's just my point of view, because in my opinion, when a man or a woman continues to accuse you of cheating, a lot of times it's their inner guilt. Like, something's going on.
It's not always the case, though. It's not.
It's a lot, though.
Sometimes.
I'd say
I'd give it 50-50 maybe. But that's not always the case.
I don't think I've ever been like gung-ho for something being real that wasn't. Like cheating. Thank God I've never experienced this. But like, I'm the type of person, I'm not even going to entertain the thought too much if I don't have facts behind it.
Right. Like,
it's going to be proven. And you are the last say so. I've already got everything in my mind. I've done the research. I've done sneaked. I done snuck. I done did all that. I've already got the proof. You're just the last
to know about it.
And you'll be the last to confirm it. So I can't speak for all women, but I am not going to accuse something that I don't know is almost 90% factual. That's just me.
Yeah. Like, you shouldn't be obsessed with something that you're just, it's literally a thought that popped up in your head
and you ran with it.
And you absolutely ran with it. And to the point where you trust and believe in this thought.
I'm gonna prove it first, and then I'm gonna be like, okay, this is probably real, and then I'm going to bring it to you.
If you prove it, then it ain't probably real.
I know, but I just want you to say it. At this point, this is okay.
I know
my facts. I know what I did. That's what God. I'm glad He saved me. Okay, I'm glad He saved me. I don't need to be out there.
A lot of people don't do that though.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people don't do that, but I'm gonna check it. That's why I said when I said check your source, I'm gonna check it.
If you start checking the source, you can't switch up.
That's why
you can't switch your behavior at all.
If somebody saw Aaron out in the streets, I'm gonna check my source. Oh, you did? Okay, thank you so very much. I'm gonna probably follow him myself. I'm probably gonna research myself, and then I'm gonna then I have my facts, because I'm not gonna just go off of
something
a
you
whim.
Said.
I'm not gonna do that.
Right. Because they'd be like, I seen Aaron with a girl. It could have been me.
It probably was.
In the store, like, hey, sis.
It probably was.
Right.
It probably was.
And they were sitting in the aisle talking for a long time about and then, we talking about this podcast and trying to get. You think that's a good subject?
Yeah. The better one would have probably been like Kyra or somebody, because most of the folks we know her too.
No, she ain't.
So it probably would have been
like
one of a sister or a niece or something.
Because a lot of people don't know Aaron has a sister, but yes,
yes, I was rather shocked at first. So it was a long time ago when I found out, but
yeah,
because they went to our church and we never saw her.
Oh yeah.
It was just it was Aaron, it was Corey. And then it was Junior. And that was it. And so they was like, she was like, my daughter. I was like, who? You got a what? Where's she at? We ain't never seen her. So
okay,
she wasn't there. I don't remember her being there. She wasn't there, right?
No, she's older than all of us.
She's the oldest. But we had never, like, it was years, I think. And then all of a sudden she was like, I got a daughter. I was like, I've known you for 4 years now.
Aaron's far from his siblings, so age gap.
Yeah,
I ain't that far from the boys.
Not from the boys, but from Keisha, you are far.
Yeah,
age gap.
It was way back in the day, but when she first came there, it was so long before I even found out Keisha existed. I was like, oh no,
yeah.
But where'd she come from?
Fact check.
Yeah,
you ain't finna get me. Better get the Godders first. You gotta be smart about this thing. Y'all gotta be smart.
In all of these happenings, where was Keisha at? Like, it was literally, it felt to me like I was betrayed.
Well, when I first came to church, I thought Aaron and Miss Sheila were siblings, and I thought that Mother Williams.
That's even wilder.
Mother Williams was their mom.
What?
Now that's even wilder.
I did. I did. I thought it was her mom.
How? You thought? How old did you think Aaron was?
I know. I just thought they were far apart. That their dynamic was just so different to me. It's not
I can understand that.
It's not like it didn't seem like mother and son to me. It felt like they were brother and sister bickering. So I didn't really see them bicker, but like their dynamic just seemed like they weren't mother and I was like, okay, so Mother Williams is y'all mama, okay, and then y'all two are siblings. And so then when I found
that is hilarious.
When I found out, I was like, "You're a son."
Ma, I want to know what you're thinking right now because I know you're watching this.
Oh my gosh, I did not know that. I just thought they were far apart in age. Because remember, I have siblings that are way older than me, so I'm coming from a standpoint where that can happen. You know, so that's what I thought. I thought y'all was brother and sister.
And maybe she came and I just didn't realize who she was or something. I don't know, but. I just remember her coming in one time and she was like, "Yeah, my daughter, something." And I was like, "What? She has a daughter? Since when?"
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, by the time I was like 4 or 5, she was married.
Yeah, because y'all are 5 years apart. 15 years apart. There ain't nothing on me and my siblings. I think my oldest sibling, is in her 60s.
Ooh. Dang.
I want to say 60. I want to say 60. I think when he
Why
was
you say it like that?
I went to school with my great nephew.
Sheesh.
We're in the same grade.
Speaking of hurt people.
What? Yeah, I went to school with my great, because my sister had a daughter that would be my niece, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, my niece was in her 30s, and she had a son. That would be my great nephew, correct? Mm-hmm. Yep. I went to school with him. Wow. Yeah. So my oldest sister, I think we're about a 30-year age gap. My oldest sister. And that's not even I'm not even the youngest. The youngest is 20.
Father Abraham had many sons.
I want to say the youngest is 27.
Many sons have
So what was your daddy? Like 60 when he had you?
I am one of them.
He was older, so
and so are you.
60.
Because he about 90 now. He 80 something.
I think
at
he's
least.
80. I think he's in his 80s. Yeah. Wow. He's in his 80s now.
Hey.
Yeah.
Father Abraham.
Hey.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you know,
it's not really not that many of us.
They never
his
stopped
soldiers
producing.
were still marching.
It's not that many of us. It's just we're far apart. Like I think it's total like probably 6 of us possibly.
And that's not many. Got it.
No, you know those other people who have like 10, 20? No, but he just had us far apart. Well, the first 3 that I know about, because it could be more.
He had y'all generations apart.
The first 3 are actually close in age, I think.
Oh my God!
Get out of
generations.
Here. I mean, yeah, technically.
Generations apart.
Harmony went to school with my great nephew.
Yeah, he was in her class.
Yeah, he was in her class. So Harmony went to school with my great nephew, my daughter.
I don't think we should tell nobody else this.
Okay, that is hilarious. I mean, I done told the world now. It is what it is. Oh well.
So yes, we thank God for breaking generational curses. No, I'm joking. What? That was interesting though. I mean, I knew this, but I didn't know she knew she was gonna tell y'all this.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind at all.
So yes,
but don't hurt people, guys. All right.
Yeah.
Don't hurt
because
people.
Having siblings that you can't play with is painful.
This has been another episode of Maybe We Can Help. I hope you enjoyed the podcast. I'm Tasia Rael.
I'm Sheena.
Y'all have a great one. Bye.